wanted to be journalists and wanted to get the truth out there and fulfill the social role that journalists play. And yet the New York Times as an organization has just become part of the establishment. It can't even really critique it at all. And so what I'd like us to do is focus on reforming where we can and appealing to their best instincts. So NPR, for example, I mean, NPR, a little better than New York Times, but still have repeated this particular lie about 250,000 cables being dumped on the web. They actually apologized. Somebody got on their ass and just hounded them, and eventually they not only corrected the story, but said, okay, we have to do something bigger, and they made a public apology and said, we're going to make sure we don't make that mistake again. In the meantime, pretty much every other mainstream media outlet has made that same mistake. So what I'd like to do is not just be here, but also organize us as a force to help correct those errors. If we have 50 people, 100 people write into one particular organization and say, okay, you need to correct that mistake, and you also need to publicly apologize. These are lies. They may not be conscious lies, but they are lies. These are big, big lies. This attempt by the media to sort of separate themselves from WikiLeaks and say, that's not us. We're not, yeah, that's the problem. You're too far away from anything that resembles real journalism. And maybe WikiLeaks isn't exactly what we think of journalism either, but it's a lot closer. So that's where we need to get to, and we need to act as a force, as a grassroots force to reform these organizations, to get these institutions to be accountable and to fight this corruption that we see, in all of these institutions. So